there's a crime called driving while ability impaired by drugs. And that's typically occurs where the police suspect that your operation is impaired by something other than alcohol. It could be an illicit drug, coke, heroin, could be marijuana, it could be a prescription medication. That's very important to know that you can be arrested and charged for driving while ability impaired drugs for medicine that has been legally prescribed by a physician. Whether or not that's more difficult to prove by the prosecution, that's a really open-ended question. And again, it's facts specific. With the DWI, with alcohol, there's a per se level of 0.08 blood alcohol concentration with a DWI. There is no per se limit with any sort of drug level. I mean, there's certain drugs that are in your system at a more elevated rate than others, but there is no baseline number consistent with the particular drugs that are alleged. Now, to prove to demonstrate certain charges of this nature are done just by admissions by the motorist. And that's why you should never make any admissions to the police officer. Never be rude, but don't make any admissions. The police will typically, if they do a preliminary breath test for you at the scene, and that comes up 0. That's the portable one. They'll take you to the hospital to draw blood. And sometimes if you're taken there by ambulance, or when you get to the hospital, when they do their preliminary reports, meaning the medical personnel, those reports may differ from the police account. The medical personnel are not looking for signs or indicia of drug use in the same manner that the police are. So those cases can be challenging for the people, and sometimes more accurate because you can get a medical professional that says they've done this hundreds of times, and that makes it, that much more in their minds of a solid case. So it's I guess it depends on your perspective, and each case rests on its own facts and circumstances, of course.